to the UFO congressional hearings, I have a video in the works. Actually, I've been editing that video for the past 2 days, and I'll tell you why. Because I want to make it a good video for you guys and give you the good, the bad, and the obvious of what I took away from these, once again, as we've heard countless times, these smoking gun revelations about the alien phenomenon. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, today's video is just as amazing and important that I want you guys to see, and it's about nothing more than a single piece of UFO footage that just hit the internet. And when I saw it, I was like, my viewers gotta check this out. I wanted to get your thoughts as always. So I was sent an email, and so I head over to r/UFOs on Reddit, and I see a post regarding some of the footage you saw before the intro of this video. As you're reading, it was titled, "Anyone know the source of this clip?" I just saw this on Twitter, and the op, or the poster of it, was on Twitter asking the same question about this footage. Anybody know the source? He then ends with, quote, "This footage is really eerie to me." And indeed, eerie it is. So let's take a look of, in my opinion, some of the best and totally mind-blowing up-close footage of a triangular TR-3B style UFO. Okay, so what do you think about that? Either this is an elaborate hoax done by someone with amazing CGI skills, because as others commented on this Reddit post before I even saw it, and these were people well versed in CGI effects, and me having ran a channel for 10 years, analyzing and looking at footage and trying to tell if it's real or not, I have a bit of an eagle eye myself, and so I echoed pretty much what these other people who do CGI work for a living said on the Reddit post, which was that if it is CGI, it's the best they'd ever seen. The tracking of this UFO would have been almost impossible due to the graininess of the footage. I just don't see anything in this that looks fake at all, down to the very light reflections coming from each of the 3 corners of the craft. So let's look at some of the comments posted on Reddit about this. And of course, you have your typical funny, haha kind of comments. We have one person saying, quote, "Everyone, this video is from 2022 and wouldn't have existed when Lou," meaning Lou Elizondo, "was with ATIP," which, if you guys don't know yet, is the alleged Pentagon UFO hunting program. He says this is most probably not the video we are looking for. And what he is referencing to is that the guy, Lou Elizondo, who I'm sure most of you know about, the gentleman who claims he was the head of a secret government UFO hunting program, which I really personally don't believe at all, but hey, to each their own. And I have reasons for that. Maybe I'll make a video. But at one time, apparently, Mr. Elizondo said that there was amazingly clear UFO footage out there of a triangular craft, and the fact that it couldn't be that footage he's talking about because this footage apparently or supposedly was just uploaded this year. So now the next comment says, quote, "Was this from the Reddit thread about Lou saying there is a clear footy or piece of footage of a triangle on the net that he can't talk about?" So that pretty much confirms what Lou said, and it doesn't surprise me because Elizondo, like many other people and talking heads that have come out with big claims that require big evidence, so apparently he said there was a triangle UFO video out there that he can't talk about. And I'm still waiting for that guy to tell us something that he can talk about. This footage, and specifically the UFO in it, fits perfectly the shape and the lighting of the TR-3B, or as this user writes, quote, "The black triangle ones are said to be U.S. military built by reverse engineering what we found at Roswell." Another person replying to him, quote, "Bingo, TR-3B Astra is the name. Google search that and it shows the exact craft," and that is true. I've done many videos on the so-called TR-3B, TR Black Manta, or Astra, which essentially is said to be a triangular craft with 3 white lights at each corner and, on some schematics, a red light on the bottom center of the craft, all of which we see in this footage. And yeah, guys, what do you think of this? It's got audio to it, the colors look correct, the color grading caused by the camera attempting to focus on this during the nighttime, it creates a lot of graininess, a lot of pixelation. I don't know if this is a second generation copy of the footage that's been compressed, but it all rings true to me. And like I said, you look at all 3 lights, although they look the same in their shape and how they are reflected, they are certainly not just a copy of a single light that was made into 3 lights. The haze around them is all slightly different, just like a snowflake, and how there are no 2 snowflakes that are alike. Then again, I've done videos again showing photographs and footage of these black triangles on other planets and moons, and just places in space where there's just no way they could all be something built by the US government. I just don't buy it. Some people think all UFOs come from the government. I'm not one of those, and I've seen enough evidence to prove that. And I'm going to show you another new piece of triangular footage, very clear, here in just a moment, but you know, that's where it ends. You watch this clip on Reddit, you know, it's pretty short. It comes to a stop where you just want to click replay video again, just to watch it. It's astonishing footage. If there was ever a Secure Team video to share, and I know most of you share all my stuff because it helps boost the channel in the algorithm, share this video. If you never share another one again, share this one and we can get some further input on this footage, whether it's real or not. That is the entire point of UFO research. And so on to this next piece of footage. Like I said earlier, the government has publicly been working on triangular